welcome to the challenge definition toolkit. This toolkit is mainly designed to help you identify the challenges your media house is facing in digital transformation and revenue creation. So once you're in the toolkit and you're at the dashboard, you click the tool called challenge definition. Once you're in, on the right hand side, you'll see new activity and tile written activities, and right now it's empty. But the first thing you see is the knowledge part that explains the tool, what it is, how to use it, and how it was created and who can use it. To start using the Canva or the challenge definition tool, click new activity. Once you click, you get the prompt that tells you to enter the title of your activity. In this case, we'll enter Enjoy FM1. Create activity. Once I have my title, I can edit this at any time. I can decide that I no longer want it this way. I want Jane FM1. And I'll save. My title is edited. Once you're in the challenge definition tool, you'll see 9 columns that represent the key strategic areas that will be considered in helping you define your challenges in digital transformation and revenue creation. After the titles in each column, there's an icon with a little eye, the information icon. Once you click the icon will give you more information about that particular column. So, for instance, let me demonstrate that again. Under process, if I click the I button, it will give me more information regarding process. Under culture, if I click the I button, it will give me more information about culture. And so on for the rest of the columns. To see the guiding questions and answer them, you'll click Create Note by clicking the plus button on the note. You'll see a form that prompts you to fill it out. In this case, it demands the title of the note. I'll say AA1. I can select a question here. I can decide whether I want general, just answer the whole process question, or column generally, if that's what I choose, or I can select any question that I would like. In this case, there's only one question, so I'll selecting that. And here I can choose the color of the note that I want, and I'm going for green. Click Create Note. You'll immediately see that the note is created with the question displayed here and the title are displayed above. If I want to edit this title, I'll click this pencil icon here. It'll then bring the form up, and I can change I can decide to keep the question but change the note color to yellow. Update note. And you'll see that the changes will be reflected. In case I want to delete this entire note, I'm going to click this button here and delete it. And in case I want to collapse this note, I'm going to do this, or expand it, I'm going to click this icon here. Now, the question is displayed here. The right point area is where I can enter my answer. In this case, I would say ABCD as my first point to the answer. I will also say XYZ as my answer. Here, all answers that you respond to the question, you can write them as notes, and it serves itself automatically once you click the tick sign. And you can delete by just clicking the X sign. So if I want to delete ABCD because I had it wrong, I'll just click here and I would have deleted that particular point. But if I want to say another, then I'll save it automatically by doing that. So you can create as many knots as possible, and the colors of the knots are meant to help you organize. For instance, you can decide that with yellow you're going to answer your questions, with green you're going to assign tasks to your team. So you can use the different colors of knots to be creative and expand the use of this particular Canva. So the same applies throughout all 9 columns. So I'll give another example under culture. Say for instance, I want more information about culture. I'll click this button. I now understand more about culture. If I want to answer a question under culture, I'll come here and create knot. I'll enter a title, AA2 for instance. I'm just going to select a general question here. I just want to answer this general, and I'm going to select green. You'll see in this case the question just shows general. It means I chose to answer the culture column generally. But on the process, I chose a question, so the question is displayed before my point. But in case I want to be more specific and answer a question under culture too, I can choose a question here and keep the same color green and update my knot. You'll see now the question appears, and of course here I can put any other answer I would like, say testing, culture, etc. So this applies throughout the columns. Again, you can change the colors throughout. Once you've filled out the whole Canva, the entire Canva, you can decide to either export or download the PDF version of your tool. You can either send this to yourself, you can print it out by clicking this button here, download PDF. You can save your PDF and that's it. I've downloaded my PDF and I can view it at any time. So it's not necessary for you to fill out the entire Canva in one day. In case you do not have the time and you've filled out, say, these 2 columns and you would like to come back some other time, you can come back to dashboard and you'll see that the challenge definition activity is displayed here and you can view it. Once you view, you'll also see the once empty activities tile now has the activity that we just displayed, and by clicking the I button icon on the right, you can edit. So by clicking this, I can go back to editing the tool where I left off. I can also choose to delete or just export PDF right from the knowledge area of the challenge definition Canva. I hope this helps you define your challenges.